This video is about a failed ecosystem. Some go to rehab and some go to space. Elon Musk did not get you there. Well, Elon Musk got people in and out of space. And I went to Delray Beach, which I like to go visit, even though they pushed me out of the city of Delray Beach, my job. These young men right here were sitting at the bus stop, and they gave me $2, asked me if I want some beer. They were drinking beer and pork rind. He used to work for the city, and had a townhouse which he sold. And they said when we fall out, they will put us in rehab. So these men are explaining the swivel door of this failed ecosystem. And I remember this guy very well because he used to work for the city of Delray Beach like me. So the Chinese DeepSeek AI said it's a 35 billion per year failed ecosystem in the United States. And it's 50,000 for an overdose and 45,000 for an incarceration. I am lucky enough that I'm able to use about 15 different AI API based services, including OpenAI Advanced, Efficient model, different models. I'm using them, but I prefer the DeepSeek because I heard it was the best one. So Chinese DeepSeek AI, I was asking it different questions in different ways. So I asked it, is the supplier to blame or is the user to blame because they're bombing drug boats in the Caribbean? And I was told that it violates international law to bomb drug boats. So on YouTube, I have tons of research: global business, global politics, international law. And when I worked for 5 years at Walgreens, drug users were arrested for fake prescriptions. So if they cannot get crack or any narcotics, they will get high on prescription drugs. So we're bombing the cartels, but if there's no cartel, they'll switch to prescription drugs. So this is a Jehovah Witness convention, and the Jehovah Witness had showed us in Jamaica that there are subliminal messages in the music telling us to use drugs. And this is how Jehovah's Witnesses go around the world with their stands of magazines, and they really can change behavior. And this is how they are in Delray Beach. They're seated on a bench here, right at 2 2nd Street and Atlantic Avenue. They always sit around there, and that's their stand right there, and there's 3 people sitting right here. But they can really change minds when you become grounded in those principles from the Bible. So marijuana is door to door in Jamaica because there's a Rastafarian religion which also encourages marijuana use. But I never tried it because I was a Jehovah's Witness for 30 years. So I told Changing Lives that the Jehovah's Witness can help the people and gave them a magazine and tried to tell them to send the young people up there because the parents weren't stopping them, the churches weren't stopping them, the school wasn't stopping them. So it is not the supplier, it is really the user that's making this ecosystem fail. China has also developed an ecosystem to address drug and alcohol addiction. So 2006, in Beijing, there was the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking by Police. And it was stating that 2025 USA spent 43.1 billion and China spent 35 to 38 billion. And these pictures of people who were recovered from narcotics addiction. And this is an illustration of a drone shooting. And then we have a lot of tolerance for relapse. So that is part of the reason that the ecosystem has failed. I copied a lot of the results generated from the AI, and it says that targeting users would be catastrophically ineffective because of certain things right here, but I won't read them now. The most successful approaches combine modest supply disruption with robust demand reduction through public health interventions. So China's approach is extremely harsh penalties, death penalty for trafficking, strict border controls, have heavy surveillance, and cultural factors. That's less cultural acceptance of drug use. So the AI helps me to see a lot. Now, this is not funny, but I put the first joke in this. Whose 35 billion per year is it? And it's not funny, but we have spending 35 billion a year on a failed ecosystem. I know that Investments Limited and Mr. Batmasian, who is a billionaire who owns Investment Limited, they have a charity called Changing Lives to help with this failed ecosystem. So part of that money is his money. And this is not funny either, but I did put it in the AI to see what the results would be. If you can bomb cartel boats, this is the second joke in this. Can you shoot drug users with a drone? Thank you.